Hey YouTubers, welcome to another episode here on ESGNet, episode 15 of MLB Road to the Show with Theo Bonds here on ESGNet. And as you see here, we're in June 2013, early in the season, and we just got done playing against Midland in a series, and there you see our record of 32-25 so far this season, in this young season. Now we're actually going to go ahead and skip along here and actually sim a couple games here. You see we're tied currently with the Drillers there in first place in the Texas League there, the 8-man team there, and now we're currently in first. We're got 3 games ahead of Northern Arkansas, or Northwest Arkansas, now 5 games. And there you see there you see a field training session right there, but I go ahead and skip that. You guys don't really want to see me do that, it's really boring. So we're gonna go ahead and simulate to some more. We're actually getting very, very close to there you see in the first half of the Texas League, they play in halves, so we won the first half, and I was gonna say we're getting close to the All-Star game, and there you see currently right now 41-29 for the season for the Cardinals of Springfield. There you see we're 4 games ahead of the Travelers, so we've clinched, well, we're first half winners for that. So we pretty much own pretty much our side of the division. And there you see a batting average for Theo there with 418 batting average. And now we're gonna go to the home runs. He's hitting 32 home runs, you guys. 32 home runs. Now I don't know if it's me or what, but I honestly think he needs to go to the majors. I mean, honestly, I mean, look at that. You know, I mean, look at the point, or the statistics he's putting up. I mean, it's crazy. And there we're going to go through the All-Star voting right there. And there you see he's going to go to the All-Star game as the starting first baseman for the Cardinals there. 32 home runs, 70. I mean, seriously, 73 RBIs right now, and hitting a 418 for the season. So, I mean, seriously, I mean, those are major league type numbers. I honestly think they need to go ahead and bring him up to the majors. You know, forget about AA or AAA. Just bring him up, and I mean, think about what he can be doing right now. I mean, he would definitely be a shoe-in for Rookie of the Year and MVP. I mean, I'm just saying. I honestly think that he could be a good shoe-in for the league. And wait a minute, we actually sent some games, and well, saying getting called up to the majors, we get called up to the next level, which is the AAA. So we're gonna play for the Redbirds of Memphis. So we don't get to play in the All-Star game. Sucks, but we do get to play in the next level, which is AAA. So maybe this is a good sign. Maybe we're going to play a couple games in AAA and then get called up. You know, I mean, it is June, and getting time of that year where teams are trying to figure out what they can do. Maybe I can get in that 40-man roster before the stretch happens. So we actually, we go ahead and we move from Springfield, Missouri to Memphis, Tennessee, where the Redbirds AAA, or the Cardinals AAA affiliate, which are the Memphis Redbirds, come into play. And there you see we actually see right now the Memphis are 2 games out of first place. Omaha Storm Chasers are in first place right now in the league. There you see the last 10 games that he's played in the AA there. So now we're going to go to Memphis, and we're going to play against, I believe, is the first game. We actually just realized, I just looked on my notes here, we actually simulate 14 games in that season, or that the month of June. So but right now this is to Matt Verschersen and his information about Theo Bonds. Take a look.
Theo Bonds is our focus as he continues to climb the organizational ladder. This game will mark his debut at the AAA level after having been called up from AA.
Well, you know he can just taste the major leagues at this point. One step away, and if he keeps playing like he did at the AA level, he could be on the fast track to the show. The organization seems pretty high on him, so we can be sure that they'll be keeping a close eye on him to see how he performs at the new level. I'm excited to see what he looks like against a little tougher competition.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next.
All right, so a little, talking about Theo and getting him, talking about his moving up to AAA team this year, and playing for the Redbirds, like I said, the AAA affiliate of the Cardinals, which we're trying to get to in the major leagues. But right now we're going to play against the AAA affiliate, Roundrock Express. This team's actually named after, I looked it up, it's actually named after Nolan Ryan. His nickname was called the Express, the way he just threw that fastball. And there you see a pitch right there to Theo. Not a good start for your debut in the AAA with a pop-up and a catch by this catcher there. So, not a good at-bat right there. Not a way to... I think he's a little nervous, a little jittery from getting called up, shaking the nerves, but I'm sure that he'll do well. So top of the third, nobody on the bags. One out, and oh my goodness, what a home run. His second at bat and a monster home run. That ball is gone. There you see his first AAA home run for his AAA career. There you see him. An amazing hit. I mean, that was, I think it's still going up in the air, you guys. Oh, that's crazy. But there you see Theo putting a run on the board there. And just look at this replay. 411. They measure it, but I'm sorry. That right there had to be a 430 right there. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, just see how it lifted in the air, and there you see his teammates. His new teammates not giving any love. Oh, okay, never mind. Just giving the rookie a hard time there. There you see. Finally giving him some props for his first home run in the major league. There, see coach helping him out. So 5-0, base is empty, top of the fifth, and he strikes out with an 0-2 pitch there on a four-seam fastball right there. You got to realize. I talked to Theo about that, and you have to realize now he's stepping up to the next level, and he's going to have to watch the fastballs because there are going to be a lot more of those and breaking balls when you get to the some of these guys in the AAA have played in the major leagues, so they know what to expect. So here you see 2 outs, runners on first and second. We're still up by 5, and a nice blooper going to right, but it's caught by the right fielder there, and a out. So can't advance those runners there. So still 5-0. We're up and 1 out and a runner on first. And then you see a deep fly ball towards right, and the right fielder catches it for an out. So there you see Theo, his first game as a AAA player. You see 1 for 5. 1 home run, 1 RBI. We win the game 5-3, and what a at first we thought not a good start because he had a pop up there that the catcher, but there you see in the third inning he really did light him up, driving in a solo shot there to get him fired up, and getting that win. So there you see 1 home run, 5 at bats in that game. So he's definitely getting his at bats, but he has to do be a little more productive at those at bats. So and whatnot. We got to see what he can do at the next game. So now we go ahead and get to the first game of the next series, which is against the Cubs, the Iowa Cubs. There you see in last place, 30-46, so 7.5 games out of first place. We're 1.5 game behind the Sound and the Storm Chasers. And I believe the Storm Chasers are the AAA affiliate. They used to be called the Omaha Royals, but now they're called the Storm Chasers, and the AAA affiliate of the Kansas City Royals. So that series, we do get to play against them this year, and because they are in our division. But I'm really excited playing against those guys because I'm from the Kansas City area, and I know some of those guys on that roster because my friends are big Royals fans. They talk a lot about it, so I can't wait to play against them and see how they are in this game. So, like I said, they're playing the first game in this series against the Cubs, the Iowa Cubs, AAA affiliate, of course, of the Chicago Cubs. So this is going to be a rivalry game right here between these two clubs. The Cubs and Cardinals date back for over a century or so. So bottom of the first, 2 outs, nobody on the bases. A 1-2 pitch or 0-1 pitch, and that ball is smoked. That ball is gone. His second home run in 2 games already, ladies and gentlemen. He is on fire. I think the jitters are gone, and I believe he's ready to. He's proven these guys, hey, I'm not going to be here very long, so I'm going to put on a show for you guys. There you see a home run for Theo Bonds there, getting a little love from his new teammate there by putting a run up on the board. So fire up that replay machine, and there you see it. Just look at that swing. Beautiful swing. Goes right through the ball, and there it is. Lands on the other side of that fence. So fans of the Memphis Cardinals, Brett can get your autographs for him because he's going to be up at the next level. There you see strikes out at bat. So bottom of the 5th, score tied at 3 apiece with 1 out, and there you see a pop, and this one's going deep. This one's back. Is it gone? And nope, it isn't out. So when he does, he does hit home runs and he does fly out. So I'm sure he's going to have to change that, try to put the ball in play and quite a bit. But it's going to the bottom of the 8th. Again, it's another pop-up, and this time to the left fielder there. And the guy at second has to run back because he cannot tag up. So bottom of the 10th, it's tied score, still 3 apiece, 1 out. An 0-2 pitch right here, and it's a 4-seam fastball outside the zone. Theo, what are you thinking there, buddy? And that is an out. So we'll go ahead and actually I'll show you guys the simulation of see if we can win this game in the extra frames here. We're still tied 3 apiece, and it looks like the Cubs are up the bat and move a runner in. They scored a run, so now they're up by 1. And we've got one more shot, and we ended up losing the game 4-3. And there you see Coach telling him congratulations. Bonds there, 1 for 4, 1 home run and 1 RBI. I'm really hoping that they can set the lineup where Bonds can come in as a cleanup in the cleanup position as a potential 4th guy to go in there and get the RBIs and whatnot. But again, you never know. Like I said, this might be just temporary. He might be here just to for the major leagues. I'm sure these guys the major league guys have been watching him, scouts and stuff like that. I've been talking to the coach and the managers and GMs up in St. Louis, telling them, hey, we got to bring this kid up. But how can we what's the best way to bring him up to the major league level? So there you see again, his role right now, he's coming off the bench, so he's going to be missing some games, and like I said, did get to play in that. He's going to play in this game, and I believe yes, it's a pitch hit situation. And there you see the score 7-3. So Bonds gets to come in, see what he can do. 2 outs, bases are empty. We'll see what he can do. So far, look, you see his stat line right there: 2 home runs, 2 RBIs, 10 at bats, and a batting average of just 200. So let's see what Bonds can do. His first time at pitch hitting, coming off the bench. And there you see a home run right there, coming off the bench right there. And you could just think with the catchers thinking, like, seriously, where did they get this guy? Bonds trots around the bags and gets a home run off a pitch hit situation here. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, this guy, I just have this feeling he's going to be the next Albert Pujols. He's going to be a guy that's going to be definitely be a great offensive threat for the Redbirds next in the years to come. Like I said, I'm really hoping that Theo can get brought up to the next level before this end of this season. I really like to see him get called up. So go ahead and simulate the game. Bonds, that was, like I said, that's only a bat. He did come in just as a pitch hitter, and we'll see what the Redbirds can do without him for the rest of the game. See if that home run can jumpstart a rally. And there you see we're down by 3 against the Cubs, and never mind, Cubs pick up another run, so now we're down by 4. And see what's going on here. We score 2 more runs, make it 8-6, and make that 9-8. No, 10-8 now. You guys can pause the video to check out how we got that win. And then you turn around, we come back and get another 4 runs in that inning, with a collection of 10 runs already in that one inning. Again, we hit another grand slam, 18-8. Oh my goodness! So it looks like 14 runs have been scored there in the bottom of the 6th. Amazing. And if that's the case, I think the hit parade may just be continuing, because it looks like we score another 2 more runs. Yeah, in the 7th, in the bottom of the 7th. So it's now 20-8. Oh man! So talk about a guy, lightning rod for this team. Theo Bonds starting a rally here for his teammates to get this win against the arch rivals, Iowa Cubs. So there you see a final score. I'm telling you, man, a football score here, 20-8. Bonds 1 for 1 with that one at bat that he had was a home run, which, like I said, was the lightning rod to basically get the team fired up and rally behind him, and scoring runs like no other. I mean, seriously, that's crazy. You don't see scores like that in baseball. So again, we win that game against the Cubs, and we actually move on to there you see his score, 3 home runs, 3 RBIs, a 273 average. Like I said, he's coming off the bench as his current role, part of the organization right now. We'll see what he can do. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, go ahead and I wasn't for sure if we would play the next game or not, but there you see. Next game, Bonds actually started in this game, and he's playing his normal position at first base. There you see the lineup for the Cubs and the Redbirds. So, and I want to say Cardinals so bad, but I mean they are Cardinals. I mean Cardinals are known, if you're around for this area, a lot of people call them the Redbirds and stuff like that. But this is, I mean, I don't know. If I say Cardinals, I mean Redbirds. Redbirds, Cardinals, same thing, people. So, so let's go ahead and get to the first at bat here in Game 3, and we'll see what if Bonds can continue what he started in last game, when helping the team win 20-8. to 8. So first at bat, no 2 outs, nobody on the base, and there you see a nice hit, but this one is a pop up. So again, not a good start, but we've seen this before, and he's definitely had a good start from throughout the game. So 2 outs, runner on first, bottom of the third, score 1-0. We're up by 1, and there you see a chopper not going nowhere, only right in front of the pitcher there, and the pitcher gets the ground and throws him out. So bottom of the 6th, 1 out, bases are empty. We're still up by 1, and that hit right there. And again, another blooper. Not a good solid contact hit there, and it gets thrown out there at first. So next at bat, they turn around and they decide to walk him. So he gets walked at that at bat. So the score, and there you see in the simulation, we're gonna see what we can do, because that is Bonds' last at bat in the game. And there you see the Cubs score 1 run, so now we're tied at 1 apiece, make that 2. So now we're down by 1 run, and it looks like, so with the final score being we lose by 1, there you see Theo getting a good lasher for the coach, winning that, getting a hat trick in the game, and at least in this sport, unlike hockey, a hat trick is not a good thing in baseball. 0 for 3 right there, and unable to do anything. Of course, we don't know what he could have done in the at bat in the 8th inning, because he was intentionally walked. So they're definitely threatened by him in that game. So, but there you see the line score for him, and I believe we go to game. Well, that's it for that. I believe that was it for this series. He didn't play in the last game of the series there, but there you have it. All right, well, that's it for this episode of MLB 13 Road to the Show with Theo Bonds. Hope you guys come back for episode 16. We'll see what he can do in this early season in the AAA affiliate of the Cardinals, the Redbirds here in Memphis. We'll see what he can do as he makes his journey to the show and the major leagues. So until next time, keep yourselves healthy, and I'll see you guys next time here on ESGNet.